time to test out the flying, excuse me? It's not that. Ah!
I tried holding it.
Dylan!
What? Did I kill you?
Yeah, you killed me.
I didn't know I ate you.
If you've been living under a rock, Marvel Rivals is a 6v6 objective-based hero shooter. Now let's get the elephant in the room addressed. And if you're reading the title and you want to know, yeah, I think it's pretty good, and I like it. And this isn't a review. I simply want to share my first impression, and so far it's pretty good. This game's got a lot of sauce. And yeah, I know, it's literally Overwatch. I don't really have a problem with that, to be honest. I simply want to share the new player experience for everyone that didn't play the beta. The gameplay has a strong kinetic feel to it. Everyone feels weighty, and the characters I've played thus far feel like their powers or skill sets befit them. I mean, Spider-Man has like an MMO rotation. Like, how do you play this character? What is he doing? Okay, but for real, it's cool to see him zipping around the battlefield, and when you get the hang of them, which I have not yet, it does feel like you're playing Spider-Man, and I'm sure the Insomniac Spider-Man even had some inspiration to the moveset and the animations. And this goes for all the characters and just the general feel of the game. I'm not some super huge Marvel stan, but I like Marvel, and I enjoy them, and I like the MCU pretty much until after that last Spider-Man movie, and then, I don't know, I heard Shang-Chi's good, whatever. Regardless of your relationship with Marvel, whether you're a hardcore fan and you've read a bunch of comics, which I haven't, or you're just a lukewarm casual fan, I think it's going to be pretty cool when you see Iron Man flying above you and raining hellfire while Hulk smashes into the point. Like, it's sick. And they made everyone hot. They made everybody hot. Like, who designed Luna Snow? I need you to tell me who designed Luna Snow. Oh my God. From a pure spectacle standpoint and just being like a hero simulator, like, it does the job. It's cool. I've been playing Hella Captain America, which if you just fight harder, you'll probably win, as long as you obviously stick and communicate with your healers. And if you told me magic was just Saber from Fate, I'd probably believe you. I'm not going to specify which Saber. If any Fate fans are actually watching this video, I don't care. I don't care. Characters are split into Vanguard, which are essentially tanks, Duelists, which are essentially DPS, though I would argue some characters may even fit in the off-tank. And then there are Strategists, which are essentially support. I've been playing a lot of Captain America, and I feel like it works really well with some of my friends' playstyles that are playing support.
I came back and killed him, no fucking way.
And it's been a lot of fun. For DPS, I've been playing a lot of Magic because Big Sword. I like Big Sword and Big Sword Nani. I cooked.
Today's weather report. The storm is over.
Damn.
Come, my minion.
Damn. That went crazy. And then Mantis for support, because she's literally Zenyatta. There are 3 game types in the game. There's Convoy, where you push an objective, and then there's like a lane you go down and you just fight down the lane. One team attacks, one team defends. Actually, now that I think about it, every game has attackers and defenders, but whatever. In Domination, you stand on a single point until it reaches 100%. And then there's Convergence, which is essentially the same thing with a hill that you defend, except for there are 3 hills, and if the attacking team gets all of them, then they win. If the defending team can fend them off for an amount of time, then they win. I think all the game modes are cool, and I think that different game modes can lead to different team comps and different strategies, and like I said, with all the Overwatch comparisons, it works. It just works. And I'm not one to speak as an expert on, you know, the comparisons or the similarities between the game, but I think everything is good. The maps are cool. They have a bit of verticality. They all are destructible. They have a very distinct, like, Marvel feel to them, and in a good way.
Oh,
Like the Idrisil map has a lot of gold and a lot of light in the map, and it's very ornate and royal looking. Or the Shibuya map has like paper lanterns contrasted amongst neon lights and a lot of purples and blues, a lot of cool colors. There hasn't been a map that I felt that I disliked that much. I'm sure I could like nitpick and find things that I'm not crazy about, but they all seem well designed and they have a lot of places to find choke points and to defend and attack from, and yeah, I think they're pretty neat. And speaking about the art, oh my god, it's so beautiful to see like different loading screens give like a bit of an animatic feel to them while they address the situation at hand while you load up into a match. There's a very clear, strong sense of art direction with a lot of respect to the source material, at least I think, and there's a bit of an anime tinge, which I'm cool with, but some people, I don't know, grow up. It's cool, it looks good. Even as you browse the menu and you look at your roster or you look at the battle pass, which we'll go over in a little bit, it feels like they're like kind of popping out in the animation while you're looking at them. It's cool. Yeah, this game has excellent presentation, and like the theme, it's like Pliny plus J-Rock, and it's so sick. I was like jamming to it when I first loaded up.
It's like J-Rock Plenty. Oh my god, that's so cool.
My Hero sound opening plus Ultra sound opening. Oh my god, whatever. It's sick. It's so sick. And the microtransactions aren't egregious. I honestly haven't looked at the values. You can decide for yourself if you agree, but it seems like the Battle Pass is a good value at like about 5 USD, and you can unlock a lot. There's a lot of drip in the game that you can get for your characters. I mean, that's how these games make money. It's a live service. I get it. You know, blah, 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 capitalism. But it seems like if I can get some, you know, sweet drip for my characters, I mean, it might be worth it if you're into that kind of thing. And overall, I'm going to be playing this. It's really cool to be able to, like, play with friends and kind of see more friends who are not always as privy to being sweaty get down to be sweaty, which
I think he's dead ass. Like I have to go. Like
Yeah, they're trying to jump. They're trying to jump. I got healed. 3, 2, 1.
I need about.
I'm not crazy about ranked starting everyone at bronze. I feel like there's placement matches for a reason, and the first time that we hopped into one, we had to make sure that we had a stack of 6. I think if you have like 4 or more, you need to just go all the way to a 6 stack, which I totally get. It's a little annoying, but we'll get over it. There's a lot of people playing right now, and I think everyone's into the hype. I think a lot of people who played Overwatch originally are getting into it and don't find as much fun in that game, which is fine. You know, if this game emulates something that you liked about another game, even if it's almost the entire design philosophy, I'm happy to be able to play with friends. Like, we're having no trouble getting 6 stacks together. We even LFG'd for some ranked gameplay, and it went all right. But I find it a little harder these days as a old man to find friends to play games with at the same time. And a hero shooter with a very iconic cast of characters and is free to play makes it pretty easy to rope just about anybody in. I'm excited that there seems to be a very high skill ceiling for the game, and I'm excited to master it and get sweaty and even play some ranked, but it's cool that anyone can hop in and find a role or a character that they like and they can get down with it. It's cool that it's accessible. Now, I do have some issues with the optimization. It seems like some friends are having trouble running it and have to switch it on certain drives. I know that there's a lot of latency issues sometimes, and there's not great optimization on it. I'm lucky to have my girlfriend's PC, which is fucking super strong and can run everything well, and I'm constantly getting good frames. But, you know, I think that, you know, if you want a game to do well, then you need to make sure that even people with the most potato of setups can play it. And I'm not an expert on high-level gameplay, especially on this kind of game, but there's obviously some balancing to be done, you know. I think that Jeff's ult being able to just yeet you off a map is crazy.
Oh, I got grabbed.
Swallowed.
Yeah.
A lot of people are just like unaliving, bombing themselves with an entire team in his stomach, and I don't know, it's pretty broken. But he's so cute. He's like so cute. Look at him. He's adorable. And I think Scarlet Witch's ult is a little too easy to land. Phantom Warlock deleted me, bro. Oh, is there ult? Who's to say if this game
Yeah,
can
yeah,
stick
me too.
around? A lot of games these days I feel like are a flash in the pan, and people are super into them for like a month, and then like one change happens, and then it's all of a sudden in the dumpster. The buds pulled me away from Deadlock a little bit. Not that I will not be playing that or making more videos on that. I will. Don't worry. It's nobody's word. But its launch was super impressive, and I am stoked to keep playing it. I'm stoked to keep playing with my friends. We got a faction going. We are constantly queuing and changing team comps. Everyone like wants to learn 2 roles each, so that there's always a nice fill for everyone. I'm in the same boat. It's a lot of fun. So if you're watching this and you want to play it, it's free. Figure it out. Why are you watching some weirdo on the internet tell you what to think? I did tell you what to think, but you should just play it yourself and decide if you like it. And if you made it this far into the video, all the way to the end, what's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.